Daniel Dubois is going to absolutely screw this up for all of them. He's going to knock him the out, I'm telling you.
All right, I'll see you in Poland for that, Frank.
You certainly will be.
Thank you for your time.
God bless. Daniel Dubois is going to absolutely screw this up for all of them. He's going to knock him the out, I'm telling you.
All right, I'll see you in Poland for that, Frank.
You certainly will be, mate.
Thank you for your time.
God bless.
What's going on, people? It's your man, the YB, back once again. Big shout out to my doggy, the Rat Pack, for coming through and boosting the coin up, no doubt about it. So, we just heard there from Frank Bricktop Warren. This guy makes me laugh. What is it about? Why are they so frustrated for? This, for me, felt quite impassioned. You can see it in his eyes. Yeah, you can see it in his Nemos. I'm not sure what they're angry about, yeah? You flapped it, Frank. Maybe it's Frank wishing. I think he's hoping, isn't he? It's one of them ones. Oh, he's going to do this, he's going to do that. Dan needs to watch out about his knee, mate, if anything. Yeah? That Lorena guy, that Southpaw, Lorena, hit Daniel Dubois on top of his head and his knee went on a Dillian White, people. So, again, focus on his knee. Not about doing this, that, the other, in my opinion. But on a serious note, I've said already, if I had to put money anywhere, it'd be Usyk on points. The favourite right now is for Usyk to knock Dubois out. I think that's ridiculous. I'm not saying Dubois is the most durable, but Usyk can't punch for toffee. And Usyk isn't ambitious like that. He's not a Terence Crawford who if he can, take your head off. Usyk happy to sit back and politic, especially at heavyweight. That first AJ fight, for example, AJ stumbled back and Usyk just kind of stood there. Imagine, you can not imagine, you can see what happened. What happened when Errol Spence stumbled back? Crawford didn't sit there and post up and play duck, duck, goose. He went about it. That's what you're supposed to do, in my opinion. But anyway, what I'm getting at is that Usyk ain't a finisher. Dubois, is he stiff? AJ stiff. Chisora, he's more mobile, but he's old. Usyk hasn't scored a knockdown yet in the heavyweight division. I don't believe Dubois is 25 years old and he will also have the memories of the last fight in his head. In his, it could work the other way though. It could work the other way where Dubois is kind of gun shy now after Lorena and he's thinking, damn, I don't really want to get clipped again. Or, damn, I don't really want to be in a hard fight like I was with Joe Joyce again. It might go that way, but it can also go the other way where I don't want to be seen as a goofball. If that makes sense. I don't want to be seen as a quitter. Although, when he got rocked by Lorena stopped doing any work. But when Dubois got rocked by Lorena, he did go gun shy for a round. He came back eventually, once Frank Warren had gone round to the other corner in the next round and told Lorena, hey, stay down, 100%. Frank Warren sent one of his lackeys around to the Lorena corner to tell him to stay down. What's that? In Snatch, the guy said, what is it? Yeah, that's it. They've got the bare knuckle guy, ain't they? Brad Pitt, and they're telling him, yeah, stay down in the fourth or whatever. And he jumps back up. But yeah, listen, Frank Warren told Lorena to stay down. And that's what happened. Lorena, after the best, most success in his career, all of a sudden forgot how to throw his hands like he was throwing them before. Okay, paid off. So I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Lorena, for what it's worth, was also a cruiserweight. So anyone saying, I would have said, oh, well, Lorena can't punch, she's a cruiserweight. Well, sorry, Usyk can't punch, he's a cruiserweight. Lorena won too. And Lorena, his historic record is awful for knockouts. He went in there with Marius Wack, couldn't stop him. Old Marius Wack too, couldn't put him down. Wack has a good chin, but still. This guy is not a big puncher. Usyk is not a big puncher, so I can see where you're going with that. But still, the money's got to be. If Usyk stops him, it just adds to his greatness. But I don't see it happening. The bigger mystery is, why is Frank so bent out of shape for? I guess Dubois is his guy, Dubois is his baby. And why wouldn't he want it to happen? I think he's dreaming a bit though. I think he's dreaming about he could knock him out. When was the last person Dubois knocked out who's half decent? Yeah, Dubois don't even have the Takams on his resume. Daniel Dubois doesn't even have the Takams the Joe Parkers. I'm thinking about Joe Joyce now. Dubois is crazy. No Takam, no Joe Parker, no trying it with Zhang. Who's he beat? Wait a minute, who has Dubois beat? No one. That still doesn't mean though that Usyk can stop him, in my opinion. Because, okay, who has Usyk stopped? No one at heavyweight. Even at cruiserweight, the bell end. But a lot of them fights, I think he fought Vosdik or Gassiev, one of them ones. They was all points. I don't believe Usyk's power is going to be able to translate going up to a 245-pound man, plus adjusting for the age as well. Dubois 25, he's prime bull. Usyk's 37. You know what I mean? Usyk has looked raggedy as well at times in the AJ fights. When AJ put it on him, he didn't look cool, calm and collected. And that's another reason, by the way, I'm off topic, but that is another reason why I believe Crawford, well, not believe, it's a fact, Crawford is leagues above Usyk. Because I've seen Usyk in there not looking too dandy, if that makes sense. AJ versus Usyk 2, round 9, for example. He was like half ready to go. Crawford, Spence couldn't do anything with him. You know what I mean? Spence couldn't do anything with him at any point. There was never any trouble there. So that's the levels to pound for pound people. Inoue, same thing. Well, not same thing, but Inoue's, all due respect, he's fighting bums for what it's worth. Not his fault. They're still bums though. You see that one? It's not, again, the fact they're bums is not his fault, but they are bums. Fulton is a bum, people. Never heard of the guy. My fault. I lost some money on Fulton. I thought people was hyping him up. I thought, okay, it's worth a punt. He useless. Yeah, and in all due respect to myself, I did know that. I did watch Fulton's fights. He can't punch a lick. He had no hope. none at all. So he's a bum, bottom line. Inoue, I don't know what, he gonna have to go up to 130, I think, to get some smoke. I wouldn't mind seeing him versus Joe Cordina, for example. I mean, ultimately, how bad is Inoue? How much of a gangster is he? If you're knocking everyone out at 122, then you go up some more. That's what I'm critical of Canelo, but still, to be fair to Canelo, he punched everyone up at 168, and he kept going up until... That's how I think... That is, for me, a component of greatness. You keep going up until you get punched up. Then you know where your level was, kind of thing. You can't sit... And I'm not saying Inoue is. Inoue's only just stepped up. But he need to keep going up. That's when I'll start talking about pound for pound for Inoue. So far, he hasn't had no challenges. He hasn't fought no one who's solid. Errol Spence was solid. Do you understand? Even Canelo. Who's Canelo fought? Okay, Triple G. He's solid. Callum Smith lost his head, didn't turn up, did he? Callum Smith did not turn up, people. But yeah, I'll give Canelo Callum Smith. Callum Smith got punched up by Bivol. Yeah, so Canelo's fought a few people. Fair play to him. Inoue hasn't. Yeah. Inoue don't have the Callum Smiths, in my opinion. Come on, people. Stephen Fulton is not no Callum Smith. Yeah, I don't even know. It's my fault. Again, my fault. I get the gambling sucks me in, yeah, but putting the gambling to one side. No one knows. No one knows Fulton. Can you believe I put money on a guy I never watched before? It's mad. But it's a narrative, you see. Yeah, everyone's, oh, he's slick, he's slick, he's slick. I thought he was going to be slick. He ain't slick. He no good. Anyway, I'm excited for this fight. This next month the next few months of boxing is just red hot, truth be known. I'm a bit disappointed though. Beterbiev and Callum Smith has been cancelled, which is annoying. That was one in the mix, which is frustrating. But we've got what? We've got Fake Paul versus Nate Diaz, for what that's worth. We've got AJ and Dillian White. 2 weeks later, we've got Usyk and Dubois. We've got Bambi and Smith, Liam Smith. And then we got KSI and Timmy. I'm praying KSI knock Timmy Block off. Please, Lord. I'm going to put some money on it for what? Maybe I shouldn't, actually. If I put money on KSI, you're going to get knocked out. So I think I'll abstain. Ain't it mad, though? For example, yeah. Every time I put money down, there's some mad thing that happens. And the times I don't, for example, Errol Spence for Crawford, I didn't put no coins down, yeah. And what happened? Yeah, Crawford, he on top. He you know what I mean? He's schooling dude. It's amazing. It's fascinating, really. It's fascinating how that works out. Things go smooth as you like with no coins on the line. The minute you put some coin up, mad things happen. Chris Ubambi Jr., the cast iron chin and no chin. Who else is there? Anyway, let me know your thoughts, people. Smash the like button, subscribe, and lick off the bar 100%, no doubt.